Good morning, afternoon, and evening from wherever you're watching from. Welcome to Belinda's Country Living. In today's video, I am going to be frying some catfish fillet. Now, these are pan fried. I'm doing mine in an iron skillet. If you don't have an iron skillet, don't fret. Just use any frying pan. That's all you need. Now, I'm not deep frying. These are pan fried. Now, I like my catfish on the crispy, fluffy, light golden brown. So I'm not going to be using an egg and milk mixture to dip these fillets in. It's just a simple recipe. So let's get started. Let me tell you what you're going to need. Now, I am using catfish fillet. They were frozen. Now, it's Delta Pride. You can use whatever it is you want. This is, it says it's farm raised. So, premium catfish is what the bag says. Now, the fish did come in cut up pieces, and they're kind of, some are thin, some are on the little fat side, but it's going to be okay. So, I am going to be mixing up my flour, my cornmeal, so let me bend you down here so you can see. I am going to be I thought I had everything out, but I didn't. Have to get my cup. Cornmeal. I use yellow cornmeal. And I'm going to use 1 cup of cornmeal. A heaping cup. And just put that in a bowl. I've got 3 teaspoons of flour. Now I'm going to add some garlic powder to that. I would say probably a teaspoon. You know, when you're cooking in your kitchen, you know, I just sprinkle it on. And that is, again, garlic powder. I'm using some seasoning salt. Just sprinkle that in there. I hardly ever measure here in my kitchen. And then I'm using some onion powder. Just a little dab, a do-ya. And, of course, I'm going to use some lemon pepper seasoning. Gotta have lemon flavor with the fish. You sure do. Now we're going to just give that a good mix. And that little bit of flour is just a bindery to kind of hold everything together. Now, if you're using frozen fish, when you get it out of that freezer, you need to put that in your refrigerator overnight. And then I always rinse my fish off and I pat them dry with a paper towel. I'm just mixing this up real well. And I'm going to smell it. And I do smell all the seasoning I put in there. Made me a little batch of for hush puppies. I'm going to be having some hush puppies. So I'm going to go over to the stove and let's get to frying. Okay, while I was mixing the cornmeal and everything together, I had my skillet going, and it's good and hot. Now I'm going to test it. I'm just going to take a little bit of this cornmeal and sprinkled in there, and it is good to go. So, and I've got my burner on 6, and we are going to dip. We're just gonna coat each side real well. Like I said, I don't dip mine in a milk and egg and then roll it in my cornmeal. I just don't do that. Okay. And I'll fry these for about 4 minutes on each side. Guess I should have had some of these already all ready to go in the skillet. Just like that, y'all. Now you don't want the fish to touch. You want them to get a golden brown on all the edges. And this is really good, y'all. And you know, I'm not much of a fish lover, but I do love catfish. As long as it doesn't have bones in it. And I just shake off the excess. I'm going to probably have 4. That one's a little on the thick side. That one might take a little bit longer. And usually, normally, when you see other videos, they'll say fried fish, and they really should say deep fried, because they have the oil covering the fish completely, and I don't do that. I did that when I had my restaurant, but when you're serving a lot of fish in a restaurant, like we did every Friday, we had that fryer going non-stop. I got my hush pepper about ready to go in. I'm going to have some of that. Now, it's not what this video is about, but gotta have hush puppies when you have fish. Y'all watch my skillet. Now let it burn. So, whoops. These old cheap tripods just don't hold up very well. So while that's frying up, when they're ready to flip, I'll get back with you. I think these are ready to turn over. Sure do smell good. Oh yeah, look at that. My skillet always seems like it gets hotter on this side. And I do not know why, but they do. And my stove's level, so anyway, let's put another let's go ahead and bread up another one. Oh yeah, I love to smell garlic. Okay, we'll let that finish cooking. Well, the fish is getting there, and it smells delicious. It does take time for you to cook fish. The only thing I don't like about cooking fish is that your house always smells like fish for about a day. Hard to get that fish smell out of the air. And I ended up, because there was a couple of the fillets here that was really, really thick. So I ended up cutting the fillets in half and made small pieces. So I think these three here are ready to plate up. Well, they sure do look delicious. Get me a paper towel. Oh my goodness, look at that, y'all. Looking good. Now y'all want to keep in mind that if you're frying a lot of fish, the oil will kind of cool down a bit, and you need to let that oil heat back up. This whole time I've had this on high heat. These here are not ready to flip. But we're going to put some more of these small pieces in here. And yummy, yummy, yummy. Yeah, I think I can get them all in there. I can't wait. I sure hope you're all having a wonderful, beautiful day. Here in Indiana, it's been raining, cloudy all day. So it's a good day to stay in and do some cooking. And the fish is looking good. Let me get you a little bit closer. There you go. Look at that. I think these are ready to plate up. What do y'all think? Don't they look good? I wish y'all could smell this. So I'm going to plate this up and we'll do a taste test. Okay, y'all. I've got it plated up. I got my little small pieces of catfish right here. Another piece. Oh my goodness, look how yummy that looks. Almost looks like chicken. Look at that. And I did flop in some hush puppies. I did about, I don't know, 5 or 6 hush puppies. And yes, I'm going to eat all that. So, let's give it a test. My lighting here isn't very good. Let me bend you down here. There we go. Oh my goodness, I'm starved. Look at this. You there? That's good. I needed to put a little bit more salt and a little bit more seasoning for the fish, and it's not a fishy taste. It's very good catfish fillet. Very tender, inside moist. It's not greasy. I'm going to make some tartar sauce for these. That'll be another video. My tartar sauce and my hush puppies. Boy, that is really good. I wish you guys could have some. Let's see how look at the hush puppies. It's got onions in them. What would really top this off is some coleslaw. Yeah, I'm going to taste these. Wow, them are good. You know what these be good for? Had a big old pot of beans. Just drop some of them hush puppies in that bowl of beans. Wouldn't be... That's some good down-home cooking. Well, and that's hot. And it's good. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Appreciate y'all stopping in and watching my videos. Don't forget to give me the thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel. Until the next time, I hope each and every one of you have a wonderful and blessed weekend.